Hello everybody, I'm meteorologist Dan Drew with your weather on demand for UpperMichiganSource.com. So the fog is kind of mixing out already this morning. We did see visibility is reduced to about a mile or less in some areas, but it was also pretty rainy. We're starting to see that rain move out a little bit. Then we start to turn our attention to the cooler temperatures because it's a mild start out this morning, but temperatures instead of increasing are actually going to fall. And then behind this next system that we're dealing with right now, we see a little bit more lake effect snow. So diving into it this morning, we're looking at temperatures in the upper 30s and a few low 40s as well. Marquette 41, Escanaba 41, and these temperatures were actually warmer earlier in the morning. They've slowly dropped and they will continue to drop throughout the course of our day. Now the main system is starting to push off to the east, and a lot of the eastern Upper Peninsula is still under the gun for some of that rain, but the western Upper Peninsula is starting to clear out. We broaden the view and take a look at this. There's a changeover to snow just to the west, and we will see everybody transition to snow as we get later on into the day. By mid to late afternoon, everybody in the Upper Peninsula, if they're seeing some form of precipitation, it will be in the form of snow as this low pressure system begins to move to the north. And well, we're seeing some very warm air out ahead of it. That's why our temperatures were warm this morning, but just off to the west behind this system, very, very cool. Winnipeg dropped down to 1 degree already, and it's only in the 8 o'clock hour. So very chilly. We're not going to see quite that cold air, but it will be very cold for the rest of the week. For Tuesday, that cold front pushes off to the northeast. We're looking at some lingering lake effect snow showers. They do taper off later on in the day, and then we start keeping attention to this next low pressure system as it begins to get closer to us for Wednesday. It looks like we could see this affect us for Thursday, mainly in the form of a little bit of snow, and most of the snow probably falling along the Lake Superior shoreline. Otherwise, a few lake effect snow showers on Wednesday, but nothing to really write home about. For the rest of your day, we're going to see temperatures decrease from their point that they are now. Everybody changes from rain to snow by mid to late afternoon, and then winds pick up out of the northwest at about 15 to 25 miles per hour, so it will be a bit breezy out there. Then overnight, temperatures drop down to the teens to around 20 degrees. We're looking at northwest winds at about 15 to 28 miles per hour, and anybody that's seeing precipitation will be seeing snow. Otherwise, it'll be relatively cloudy out there. Now, because of this snow threat, we have seen lake effect snow advisories have been issued for all of the counties right along the Lake Superior shoreline. They'll run until about tomorrow morning to tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. So needless to say, we'll see some of that snow taper off from west to east by tomorrow. Now we'll be looking at about 4 to 8 inches in some of those prone areas. A little bit further away from the 4 to 8 inches, we'll be looking at about 2 to 6 inches. And as you get closer to the Wisconsin border, not a lot to write home about, maybe 1 to 3, if that. And those numbers taper off quickly as you get away from the lakeshore. Your TV 6-day forecast, it's going to be a cold Thanksgiving, and it could be a little bit snowy as well. So give yourselves some extra time if you do have to travel, especially if you're traveling along the Lake Superior shoreline. Otherwise, a brief warm up for Saturday before we cool off once again. Have a wonderful day.